Okay, boom, viewers, welcome back to the channel. Subscribers, you don't know the thing said, bless. Hoping that was a wonderful day today, but just a couple topics we want to get into, not in any particular order. You see me, I say, so just watch to the end of the video so you don't miss a thing. You see me, I say, obviously on the screen, we're still talking about the trending topic, love and hip-hop, specifically Spice, Erica Mena, and children. You see me, I say, Spice has just been alive like a couple hours ago, basically defending her stance of, talking about Erica's child. You see what I said? Because she didn't mean it in a way that a lot of people is making it seem like, Blac Chyna's mom. You see what I said? So she's clapping back at her specifically because, she gone viral all over, talking about Spice, that blue monkey and all of these stuff. You see what I say? So let's listen to what Spice have to say about the situation. But just a reminder, this is a 12-second clip of, Tokyo talking about Spice. You see what I say?
Bitches got that girl fired for calling Spice a blue monkey. First of all, Spice talked about her child. And she looks like a blue monkey. I got the picture up. She looks like a blue monkey.
A lot of people been talking on something that they don't know. So it's just important for me to say my little part because I was the one that was involved in it. And I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible, and I hope I'm going to talk too fast. So the first thing I personally want to address is that I see a few people saying kids are off limits. I shouldn't bring up somebody's kids. I feel like I need to turn off the comments so I don't get distracted. Hold on. I see a few people saying that kids are off limits and they don't feel like I should have mentioned nothing about, Erica's son or whatever the case may be. Let me just be very clear. It not gonna work, That not gonna work. It not gonna work. Let me just be very clear. I did not say anything bad about Erica's son. I really wanted to come and say this so I can close the door and just, I'm not going to keep talking about it. But I feel like I said, because it happened to me, I just need to say my little thing and just move on from it. I see people saying, don't come for people's kids. Answer the question, what did I say about this child? What bad did I say about the child? What derogatory thing did I say about the child? I did not say anything at all bad about her son. And so when I see people commenting, you don't come for someone's kid, I'm like, where did I go miss? Because I never said nothing bad about the child. Now, for you talking about kids are off limits and you don't bring up somebody's child, obviously you did not watch the show, but you saw maybe 30 seconds on social media and you don't know entirely what was going on. So let me just brief you. The conversation was about parenting. We were having a discussion and we were speaking specifically on single mother. If anybody out there remember the clip clearly, I said to Erica, you are acting like you're the first one to get divorced or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to tell you why I was saying these things. Because a lot of you, I realize you act on the 30-second that you see on social media or the 1-minute clip that you may see. And you don't understand that this is a show. There's other things that kind of goes to that little 30-second that you see. So I really just quickly say this to say that. I'm losing my train of thought because I have so much things to get off of my mind. But I really just quickly say this to say that when I was telling Erica that you're acting like, oh, you're the only person or whatever, she came to my gala. I just recently come from Miami. They gave me the keys to the region. And, she was there screaming, acting ballistic. And, it was very embarrassing to how she was behaving in front of like the dignitary people. There were 16 different mayors and vice mayors and people that was there looking at me crazy, like, what's going on? And she was just, screaming ballistic and talking about Safari and what the case may be. And so I was trying to straightforwardly tell her, listen, it's hard for me to not look at you and tell you the truth, that you can't have play a victim and I cry wolf when at the same time Safari upon the other hand I say when still sexually involved. So it's like y'all divorced for 1 year, but when still sexually involved. So it's like everything all over the place. So it's like I'm like, okay, you are not the first person to be divorced. I want you to pull yourself together. My accent and my attitude may come off wrong sometimes because just how I deliver things, but is it a way of fake with somebody and act like, and then you go behind them back like some of you do on social media? Because I see the comments all the time telling somebody to get over it. Are you going to be just the straight up person to say, listen, this is what it is? You know what I'm saying? That's really where the conversation was coming from. There is no time at all. You go into what we call filming. When you hear me say filming, it's that we know that camera is there. There's at no given time we go into filming not knowing what we are going to discuss. Erica asked to speak to me because of what happened in Miami. She wanted to have a conversation with me, and we all knew, you know, what happened in Miami. There was a picture with me and Amara La Negra and Safari, and she felt some kind of way about it. She also felt some kind of way about these Rolexes that was given to Amara La Negra's kids. And I went and speak to Safari, and so she wanted to have a conversation with me. And so we went to that table knowing that we are going to have a conversation about parenting, single mother, you name it. Like, we know what we're going to talk about. At no given time, we don't go into filming not knowing what the situation is. We're never blindsided. So let's just be very clear that Erica knows that she never come there, come talk to me about Amara La Negra's kids. She know that she was going to come and talk about parenting and who is paying child support from who is not paying child support from who is not that. I'm a type of person, I don't know how to be how you guys want me to be. Which is, I see that you guys want me to come off fake all the time because that's what you guys are used to. And so when I am this straightforward type of person that says it like it is, y'all come off like, oh my God, Spice is mean. But no, I'm not mean. I just don't know how to be that fake person that you want me to be. And so like I said, we went into the situation at the table knowing that we're going to talk about the obvious. You guys said I bring up somebody kid. That was not the case as well. If you watch back the clip again, she said she said to me, you're acting like if the shoes was on your foot, you wouldn't feel some kind of way. To the fact that I was telling her, you know, you need to stop acting like this. You know, so she said, you act like if the shoes did dip on your foot, you wouldn't feel some kind of way about this. Like, I'm a single mom, so you don't want me to talk about it or whatever. And I replied to her and I said, Erica, I have been a single mom for 14 years, which at the time, you know, I should have said 15, but I said, I have been in that situation. What are you talking about? Not because I am not walking around and talk about it doesn't mean I have not been in that situation. My son is 16 years old right now. And I am a single mom who have been taking care of both of my kids since their birth. And unfortunately, I don't know what child support is. I've never gotten a child support. I've been doing it by myself. And that's just what it is. I was with my kid's father for 10 years. And he has done me some things which is publicly on the internet. If you don't want to go dig it up, it's there. Like the most degrading thing, you name it. My fans know about it. 10 years, which is longer, you know. So I have been through it as well. And I was just trying to gather her together rather than ridicule how you guys... Remember, una laugh at her, you know. Remember, una laugh at her, degrade her, and say all kind of bad things. So how Erica this and that, Erica bad over this and that and that. So why I couldn't tell her how I feel to her face, but it's okay for you guys to do it behind her back. Like, we not have to just make it make sense when we not split on justice, because at the end of the day, like me say, we go at the table and we know, say, yeah, we have to talk about a situation, yeah. And it so happens that the child that I spoke about offended her. And that is on her, because she knows that, you know, she's going through whatever issue she's going through with that child. But don't make it look like I just get up out of the blues and I talk about a child and we never did have a conversation about that child. Because I was literally speaking on her parenting and never nothing bad about that child. So please do not, when you are voicing your opinion, which everybody is allowed to have them opinions, stop saying I come for the child. Because I never say nothing bad about that child. She was also the one who raised the issue and bring up our son. She said, I have been doing it for 16 years. And I replied and said, with the son that doesn't like you. How is it that Una watch Love and Hip Hop from how much years now? Over maybe 10 years. People talk about people being deadbeat. People I speak on people parenting long before me come on Love and Hip Hop, before me left from Jamaica. So how now when I am speaking on a parenting, it becomes, oh, I'm the problem. When parenting has been talking about on Love and Hip Hop for a decade. You have to make it make sense when you say that's off limits. Because it has never been off limits before. So you can't use that to justify a situation. Now that I feel like I've cleared up that part about parenting, because I would never say anything bad about someone's child. I have 2 kids. I have god kids, a lot of them, and I love kids. Y'all don't know me on a certain level, and it's okay. But I will never come for someone's child, how y'all are making it seem. I came for Erica parenting, and I can take full accountability for that, because that's exactly where I was coming from, because that's what we were talking about. We raised issue about single mom. Now that I get that part off, that I would never say anything bad about the child, that we went to the table knowing that we're going to talk about, because Erica come to talk about Amaral and Negra kids them, you know. And kids wasn't going to be off limit. You guys probably would never reach the part there because of what happened, but Erica come for talk about Amaral and Negra 2 pitney them will get Rolex. And them kids, they never did not be off limits when Erica discussed them with me. They say, oh, me go take picture with Amaral and Negra. I asked Amaral and Negra not to come to my gala when I was in Miami, when I was getting the keys to the region, because of Erica. So let us just get over the hurdle there, because I'm somebody who always talk to Safari and tell him, stop doing Erica how you're doing her. Okay? So let's be very clear. Now to the point where people talking about, oh, is this racist and questioning it, yes or no? I personally know that it is. And I can talk why I feel like, not even feel like, why I know that it is. Before we went to that table, I knew how Erica felt about me. Why she felt that way about me, I can't explain that to you. But at the end of the day, me know she never liked me before me got to the table. One, I already spoke about that. Me telling you, Safari sent me a voice note, and Safari, you know, basically made me feel like, you see, some of you now understand what it feels like to be in a hospital, probably taking your last breath. And when you finally come to realization, you know, and people say, oh my God, I'm glad you're okay, I prayed for you. And somebody I say, oh, so what? Like, my life is not of any value. Like, so why are you crying for her? It hurts, yes, it feels some kind of way. So, at the end of the day, we spoke about that already. Y'all know that I got the voice note. But other people always come up to me and tell me how she speaks about me. So me already did know, say she never liked me from before me go at the table. That's why I tell Shekinah, I said she needs to give me an apology, because when Shekinah wanted us to meet up, I said, Shekinah, I don't think I should be going to this meeting, because Erica really genuinely shouldn't like me, because, you know, just naturally certain things where should I say, and name when me know should I call, and people that I'm like, I don't understand why I need to go talk to her. But she said, no, Erica, I want to talk to you. You know, no bad, nothing. She just want, you know, talk about whatever. I gave her the benefits of the doubt. Only to realize that even though you guys feel like because I said the son doesn't like you, it still does not deter from the fact that she made the racist comments and slurs that she did. It not change the fact, say, she said what she said. So, you know me a Jamaican, so sometimes my accent just overtake everything. So sometimes I have to just think before me talk so I can speak English properly, so I can articulate myself so that you guys can understand. My point is, what I'm trying to say is, even if I triggered her, does that deter from the fact that she made the racist comments? Because some of you is talking about, oh, she only said blue monkey. She called me a monkey. She also said blue monkey, but she still was escalating and saying other things. And she also was making monkey sounds. Why are you acting like you didn't see none of that or hear none of that? That's really what gets me with some of our people. Because no one act like we don't see or don't hear anything else but the fact that I said something to trigger her. Now, let's talk about what Uno said trigger her. This has been said to her before. This has been said to her before. Somebody bring up, oh, go take care of your son, because it's evident. We talk about this all the time. She herself, there's videos out there when she's talking about, you know, what happened at the reunion. There's videos out there with she and Stevie J. There's videos out there with she and Scrappy. This is not something new. So why now I become a monkey for repeating it? Y'all don't find it weird, funny? No, okay. Because y'all, some of y'all, not everyone, some black people is trying to justify it. Does that take away from the fact that she made the racist statement? Kicking down doors, and a lot of people not going to like that. So it comes with a lot. And you know me is a person where me listen to my fans them. I call them my besties for a reason. So when me reason, I just like listen to them. So that's why I'm put on back the comments, because let's talk about it. I think the problem is the conversation went from calm rapidly. But that's the problem. The conversation never really went from calm rapidly. There's underlying issues that went to the table. You know what I'm saying? There's underlying issues that went to the table. So did I went to the table calm? Absolutely not. Because I heard things before I went to the table. And then now it's revealed how Erica really felt before she came to the table. So no, I was not calm, because when someone is acting like your life don't worth nothing, which we really found that out because she said I should have died. You all not getting really, you not realize. She said I should have died. Erica has a history of calling black people monkeys, and that's a real thing. I just showed all the facts. It's not like me just get up and I say it. There's a recorded history out there. Someone says, Erica private thoughts was said out loud. And I need to pin this comment. You know why? You know why I'm going to pin this comment? I'm going to pin this comment because at the end of the day, like I said, Shekinah, you need to apologize to me because when I told you what Erica feel about me and what she was saying, you say, a lie, no Spice, oh, Erica loves you. Y'all don't realize that no matter how no one look on the situation, the fact that I knew how she feel about me before the argument, I end up walking away from the situation the winner because I exposed a racist. And y'all just don't want to accept that, but that's just the truth. The real Erica came out. The real way how she felt about me was shown. The real her came out. Y'all don't work with Love and Hip Hop. We weren't sitting there for 1 minute at the table. Y'all probably didn't get to see everything, but it was, I love you. No, you don't. For whatever reason, I don't know.
And now, people, if you made it this far, this is my honest opinion. I believe Spice is getting all of the blame for all of these racial things. You see, that's just my opinion. I mean, I think this storyline is fake, but everybody's receiving a lot of backlash. You see, a lot of people is distancing themselves and things. Nobody is talking about the network that aired this, that recorded this weeks ago. You see, and showed snippets of, Spice and things. Spice, they come out in at the airport, I cuss out Erica, you see me? So they seen the atmosphere. They didn't have to do this for views, But I think Spice is getting a lot of blame, you see me? An American wise speaking, because you see she have to come out and defend herself and, talk American and not raw patois so people on the American side, can understand, you see me? But it's just a storyline for me. It's a way for Erica to leave the show without quitting, because she's been there for however long and she's doing Tubi stuff now. You see me? It gets Spice in an extra light, it's that black women and racial. You don't know the things, so. Anyway, people, I'm along with this long. I'm just giving a quick update what I go on for that to go and put in the comment section what you think about what Spice had to say and things. If you want to see what Tokyo said, see the video right in front of you. We uploaded it 22 hours ago for those of you who missed it and for those of you that are new. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I drop the latest. Bless.